What's happening?
Now it's like, Michael's looking at us going, this is insane. Number 2?
I'm looking down there. I'm not even looking at either camera.
Well, okay, we are here. Hey guys, we are here. Happy Halloween. Happy Halloween. We are very fashionably late tonight, but you know what? It's Halloween night. Anything happens on Halloween night. It's a rainy evening, and definitely one of those evenings tonight. Thank you guys, everyone that is out trick-or-treating either on your own or with your children. Be safe out there, and thank you so much for joining us tonight. And in typical fashion, we will be checking all the comments, and if you missed the show live, definitely catch the replay. I just want to start off right now. If anyone saw Julia's video today in the Spirit Store dancing, let me know. Let us know, because it got so many views. Oh my God, so many views. I've been laughing for 8-9 hours. It was absolutely too funny, too funny.
Thanks, guys.
Anyway, welcome to our Thursday evening space with Anything Goes with Marella and Julia. We have our special guest, Susan Fox, to my left, and we have Michael Ursini to my right. We are so excited to have them. And who knows, we might even have some unexpected guests tonight because it's Halloween night and anything goes. That's exactly right. So let's talk about what's been going on. How's everyone's week been going?
Well, it's been stormy and rainy and cold and agitating and stressful and everything else under the sun.
But you look under the sun. But
under the great clouds.
It's good conditions for songwriting, actually.
See?
Is it good conditions for songwriting?
For my kind of songwriting.
Really?
Yeah.
And you know what? That's actually a really good segue to perhaps playing a song to get things started.
Maybe.
What do you think?
If you insist.
Indiana Jones.
They call me Indy.
Indy. So Michael is going to play a song for us to get things started.
Okay. I've got a perfect Halloween song.
Okay, awesome.
Well, I'm excited. I'm excited.
I know, for sure.
So this song came out in 2016
Yep.
on my band Euphoria's album Fight or Flight. It's about a couple of women that are really close to me and their sleep paralysis. So I don't know if you've ever had sleep paralysis, but it's terrifying.
Okay.
So I sat them down one day and I talked to them about it, and I wrote down all the things that I thought I could use in a song, and this is that song.
And this is that song.
Yeah, it's called Wake Me.
I'm excited.
Okay, Wake Me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wake Me. Oh,
All right.
sounds wonderful.
Again, this cold and hollow room, it breathes me in when I exhale. It's all familiar and lasts forever. Please stay with me now, 'cause I might not get out. Shake me, wake me, take me out of my sleep. Feel it, touch me, I'm held to the ground. I scream, I shout, no one hears a sound. Shake me, wake me, is this over now? On the inside, shadows peek then hide. It's holding me down, I'm overwhelmed. Shake me, wake me, take me out of my sleep. Feel it, touch me, I'm held to the ground. I scream, I shout, no one hears a sound. Shake me, wake me, is this over now? Is this over now? Someone stay with me. Save me from this dream and wake me. Oh, someone stay with me. I can't take this feeling. Shake me. Someone stay with me. Save me from this dream, and I can't take this feeling. Whoa, shake me, wake me, take me out of my sleep. Feel it, touch me, I'm held to the ground. I scream, I shout, no one hears a sound. Shake me, wake me, is this over now?
Oh,
Wow.
yeah. So good. So good. I have to tell you, I want to ask.
I've never had studio audience applause before, so thanks.
Isn't that great?
That's great.
And our live audience right over
Our
there,
live
right?
studio
I
audience.
have to tell you, like, I loved it. I want to get you guys like feedback, but when I was listening to it, it was very, especially the theme, and because today's Halloween, but there was this sense of eeriness and sense of mysticism in it, and a sense of I don't know, but it just continued to draw me in, right? It continued to draw me in, and it was just very deep and very thought-provoking. That's what I got from that.
Yeah,
It was
well,
really good.
what I got from the two women that explained how sleep paralysis works, it's like this terrifying thing where your mind wakes up, but your body's still asleep.
Yeah.
And it projects the room that you're actually in. So even though your eyes aren't open, in your mind, you're seeing the room you're in,
Yeah.
and you're seeing really messed up stuff.
Wow.
Like shadows, you feel presences near you, you feel cold, and these are all things that are like just terrifying.
Yeah.
And you can't do anything, you can't move either. You're totally paralyzed until you actually wake up.
Sounds like a real scary movie, like honestly. Like it really does, you know? What did you guys feel? Like I know you guys really enjoyed that, but
I
what,
felt like I was seeing shadows. Like, I was like, oh my God, something's taking over my body. Oh my God.
it was good. Susan's
It was
jamming.
amazing. I loved
Susan's
it.
jamming over
I
here.
just felt the power of
It was very.
and it felt like somebody, whoever was feeling that pain, was screaming but it was a call for help, but
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
such a romantic almost way. I don't know, I felt the power, a powerful presence of love and pain at the same time. That's what came through for me.
Powerful.
Yeah.
We have so much to cover tonight, you guys. And for those of you who just joined us, we were extremely fashionably late tonight. But again, it's anything goes. It's Halloween night. Who, right? Who knew? And excuse me. And I was just going to say that we're going to have all kinds of things happening tonight. I want to make sure we cover off a lot. And Michael is going to be leaving us a little bit earlier tonight because he has a gig, I'm assuming. And but we want to get him to play another song before he leaves.
Yeah.
And we definitely want to hear his story. And in typical fashion, we always talk about how we know our guests and stuff like this. And then Susan is a numerologist. And I have to tell you, I met Susan through, again, same idea, online, offline, through, shout out to Joelle Martin and the My Empire networking events. And I met Susan through Facebook. And of course, through those events, I met Michael when Julia and I went to Joelle's event and he was playing. And I have to tell you, I just feel very fascinated by all the times that we meet these incredible people because they're doing so many different things. Susan, I didn't know what a numerologist was per se. And when we had our first conversation, she asked me for my birthday. She's all about numbers and this whole relationship with numbers. Like it's really quite fascinating. So I gave her my birthday, and then she gave me like a quick, assessment. And I have to tell you, she was right on with everything she said about
The
me.
numbers, honey. It's not me. It's how I interpret what you already are.
Yeah, it was
It's
just
how we're scripted.
it was just so surreal. So if you guys dare, I want to throw in your birth dates on the thread. We will be checking the messages, and Susan will take a few, and she's going to assess.
Just the
and
mini. It's
ensure-
just
yeah.
it's the 1 out of 4 numbers. So the birth date is the first number, and that's what I'll do for you tonight.
That's amazing.
Exciting.
That's amazing. So let's talk about sort of our week. I just want to give a shout out to Christina Johnston. I want to give a shout out to Roger Caesar. I was at the Toastmasters Sheridan Park open house
Yeah, that
last
was
night. They
amazing.
asked me to be their
thanks,
keynote.
Max.
And you know what? It was so amazing, you guys. We talked about breaking boundaries and breaking free. And, as a musician, and you talk a lot about, and I'm sure you write a lot about, different feelings and of course different emotions and different experiences. And for myself and others to be able to get on a stage or even here and talk about things. And it was a very powerful discussion around breaking free and staying true to ourselves, right?
That's the theme this month.
It really is. And everybody was so embracing and loving and wonderful. We had a great time. So I want to do a shout out to them. And it's just been an incredible, busy, but fantastic week. How about you guys? What have you guys been feeling? What have you guys been up to?
This has been for me. I'm just gonna jump in here.
Yeah.
Do it, girl. Do it.
Life changing. It is because I'm not gonna. It may change where I live, how I live, and sort of my whole spiritual being has evolved to allow me to do this incredible change in life. And it started a couple of years ago, but intensely so Monday of this week, and it hasn't stopped.
Right.
Yeah. The energies. It is now Mercury is retrograde, in a more intense way than ever before, and it's longer. So we are experiencing intense challenges and energies and pain, and then release. It's a very releasing time,
Right,
but it's very
right.
busy getting there.
You know what? I'm telling you, like, I'm feeling this because it's like sometimes when you're feeling stuck and you're going through so much, but the release is going to eventually come. And Julie and I were talking about this. It's been a funky month, in that regard.
It's time for a good release.
It
Yeah.
is again good shit.
Right? How about you? How you doing?
I'm good.
The name of your band is Euphoria. Right?
Yes, right.
Or are you trying to be funny right there?
No, not at all.
No, he's
Not even.
that-
Not even.
I
a
know
little.
what you're thinking.
I
All
hope you
right
don't.
then. All right then. Why Euphoria? The name of your band?
That's a lovely question.
Okay. One of the first producers I worked with
Yep.
gave me a task. He gave me a task to name the band, and he said the band name should be what you want the audience to feel.
Right.
So it didn't just land on Euphoria. I went through probably like 100 names.
Did you?
Right?
Oh,
And then
wow.
just ran them by like friends, family, producers, people I was working with. And this word just kept coming up more and more and more. And I think it was just a random day. I was just before rehearsal. I get a call from my parents who are at the airport going to Italy.
Yep.
And they're like, yo, we see this sign for a perfume. It's called Euphoria. She's like, isn't that the thing you've been talking about all this time? Isn't that one of the names? And I'm like,
That's the sign.
yeah. They're like, they spell it. You shouldn't spell it like that though. You should spell it with a U, like my last name.
Yep. Yeah.
So it's spelled UFORIA.
It's perfect.
And when I saw that Euphoria, what I thought was you for and then kind of us.
For the
That
You
was
for
that
the
was on the
world, you
table
for the- yeah.
in the beginning. Even the letter 4, like FOURIA.
Okay.
That was
yeah.
on the table
Yeah,
for a
yeah,
while
yeah.
too, because Euphoria is a 4-piece band, but
Oh,
Yeah.
perfect. Yeah.
that one didn't stick.
No, this flows really nicely.
It really does. Guys, I'm going to do some shout outs. Just bear with me right now. Julia Scalise is watching.
I have no idea who that is.
Michael Orsini is watching. So is Susan Fox. Leia Ortega is watching. Hi, Leia. How are you? I hope you're doing well. Angela Tremarki is watching. Hi, Angela. How you doing? Hope you're well. We saw her at our favorite dance place on the weekend, Blue Suede Sue's.
Mississauga's best kept secret.
We always do special shout outs for them. They always take good care of us. It's always such a great place. They had a fantastic Halloween party on Saturday night. They're going to be having another Halloween party this Saturday night. And guys, I've got 2, maybe 4 tickets to the Halloween bash. If you guys are interested, let me know and we will pick a winner. And you guys can join us Saturday night for Blue Suede Sue's party, which is a ton of fun. A ton of fun, I have to tell you. Angela says, hi, everybody. Maria is watching. Hi, Maria. How are you? Nicole Thornhill is watching. Vicky is
Yes,
watching.
Nicole.
Gary Henry
Hey,
says,
Vic.
boo. Hey, Gary, how are you? My goddaughter, Alessia, how are you? She's watching.
nice.
Vicky says, happy Halloween. Oh, Mike Ursini says, awesome.
Oh,
Right.
Yeah. that's-
Okay. Awesome. Carolyn Westlake
someone has
is
the same name as you. Just kidding.
Mike Orsini.
No relation whatsoever.
But Mike Orsini's are awesome, right?
Sure.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
I won't say that about myself.
Carolyn Westlake is watching. Hey, Carolyn, how are you? Angela says, great song. Lorena says, hi, guys. Happy Halloween. And by the way, Julia, they all commented on your video today. They were
Oh,
you
yeah,
know, with
I have
the
to go through
laughing
them.
my ass
I need to
off
go through them.
emojis
Thanks.
because
I
it
have
was
so many
so
more of those
funny.
videos.
So much fun.
Yeah, I didn't think you were gonna go all out for that. It was good.
Yeah,
I
every
saw it.
time
Yeah,
I go
yeah, it
to,
was
it's a
good.
tradition. I go, and these people at one point, since it got busier, there's a group of people like hanging out in the corner, and then I'm just doing that when my sister's filming me, and they're like, "Oh my god!" And they take their phones out, they're like
Oh, you're
filming me,
kidding.
and I'm
Like you're a
like,
star.
I don't, yeah.
What was the name of that
mask?
mask?
The one with the beard, right?
I think it
was
was a
great.
mustache.
I think it was actually like latex at the top,
Yeah.
and then like it was like half a mask. So
It looked
showed
like
my
a
bottom.
scary Super Mario.
Yeah, I know.
And the
I don't
fact
know
that
what
that-
it's called though. I
The
have to
fact
find
that
it.
the packaging was still on the forehead
Something
was
Joe.
hilarious.
Something Joe. It was like
That makes
Cigar
sense.
Joe, Cigar something. It was something like that.
And by the way, you guys, she's got a few more of those.
Yeah,
we didn't
so
want to
many.
unveil them too much at one time.
There's one where I wore a nun costume,
Oh my
the nun
God.
mask, and it actually fits my skin tone, and it kind of looks creepy, but it's pretty. It's
They are so good, you
funny.
guys. I'm gonna actually add a few more on the thread later, but they are just hilarious. We had so many people. Just like I can't. Gord Melville, I have
Damn,
to do
I
a
should have
shout
wore
out.
that mask.
Gord Melville
Here.
said in one of the threads, Julia, really, you need to learn how to, not be so shy.
Yeah.
and
I
get
know,
out of
I'm
your
really
shell
shy.
Yeah,
and
you're
break
really shy.
through.
I know.
You really do.
I'm really shy. I'm in my bubble, guys. Help me.
Marlena Oliveri is watching. Thank you so much.
Very close friend.
Oh, thank you so much for tuning in. She says, Happy Halloween.
Happy
Anmar,
Halloween.
Thanks, honey.
my apologies. I want to get the names right. Anmar Hassan. Nice man, wake me. Lorena says it was so touching. Angela DeLeo is watching. Angie, how are you? I hope I got the last name right. Lorena says, thank you, girlie. Same to you and your mom. Christina Grauer is watching. Hey, girl, how
Hello,
are
hello.
you? Carolyn, her
Got some
birthday is
birthdays,
March
too.
25th, 1968.
Uh-oh, wait a minute.
Your
Let
first
me-
one.
Great. March 25th, 1968.
We also
you
have
say?
a couple other
Was
ones
it
too.
1968?
Yeah, March 25th, 1968.
And her name is?
Carolyn
Carolyn.
Westlake.
Just okay. I'm not going to do the whole. I just need. Okay, give me a minute.
Yeah, no problem. I'm going to talk to Michael over here on a sidebar conversation. Any thoughts about December 5th yet?
Hello. So
I
guys.
don't know 100% yet, but
50%?
Sure, 50%.
Because
yeah.
50% I
having
can
a
mention it.
conversation.
Yeah,
They don't know what they're talking
Sure.
about.
Come
We're all
December
going
5th, there's a good
crazy.
chance I'm
I
gonna
need
have less
candy.
students.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
totally
So-
ignoring them.
I can't say
I'm in my own
confirm
world.
100%, but there's a
Guys.
good chance.
Hi.
I mean, who doesn't want to see Michael Orsini perform at our December 5th
I'm
event
like, they're
here,
talking low, so I'm like, okay, let me
we
talk
definitely
for a
want you
bit.
there. You keep me posted.
I can hear it.
Okay.
I can hear them.
We
But
got
we're like-
Renato
Yeah.
watching. Hi, Renato. How are you? Always great to see you. Christine says, hi, lovelies. We got Fritzy. We got Ryan Radin. Oh, we got so many folks. Domenica Moore is watching. Domenica, it was so
Ciao.
great to see you last week. Arlette is watching. Arlette, looking forward to seeing you and lovely Lorna and so many people at the Kings event Saturday night. We got so many. Christine says, I caught the tail end of you guys saying something about entering entering in our dates. Is this our birthdays? My connection hiccuped. I missed the first part. If so, mine is July 12th, 1971. Yes, Christine, because Susan is a numerologist, she's going to be doing some readings tonight. So you provide your birthday, and then she's gonna do her thing. So thank you for that. Arlette says, hello, my friends. Lorena says, I was laughing when I saw the video. Carolyn says, hi, guys. Nice to see you all. Christine says, oh, my God, love Julia's video, LOL. And this goes on and on. Doris, lovely Doris, how are you? She says, good evening to everybody. Maureen is watching. Thank you so much. Oh, and my other baby girl, Felicia, is watching. And for all of you that don't know, the person that was laughing in the background of the video,
her.
that was my other
That was
daughter,
her.
Felicia. Yeah. Okay, so we got 2 dates.
Okay.
All right.
Well, the second one I didn't catch her name, but I've got Carolyn's.
Okay, it's Christine Grauer.
Christine. Okay,
Yes.
never mind. That's fine. I've got it.
Yes.
So let's do Carolyn's first.
Okay.
March
excited.
25th, 1968. We take it to single digit, guys. In this number, there are four main numbers, the first of which comes from our birth date, and that's called our life lesson number. Our life lesson number is what we've come into this lifetime to learn, especially in terms of accomplishment or our careers. And so or our life's work. So, Carolyn, you've got a double 7. Yours adds up to 7, and your day of birth is a 7 because 2 and 25 is 2 and 5 is 7. So sevens, write this down. There are 4 words that make up 7. And 7 is a beautiful, beautiful number. It's a very spiritual number. So the first word to describe it is spiritual. So whenever you're doing something in your life's work, it should be coming from a very spiritual place. Spirituality, supportiveness is the second word. Got that? Spiritual support. And then intuition. Trust your intuition, your heart, not your head. Your head gets us in trouble, your heart does not. It guides you to where you need to be. So, intuition, and this word, underline it. Inspiration or inspirational. You must be inspirational, coming from a spiritual place and guiding others to be better people, coming from a place of a lot of love. And that's who you are.
That's Carolyn Westlake. That's
You know
Carolyn.
her?
I love
I
it.
do.
Oh, well, there you go.
I do. And Carolyn was at Mo Mondays Waterloo, and she spoke very eloquently about some of her experiences. And I am going to vouch that that is fairly 100% accurate. I'm just going to say that. And sorry, I just want to interrupt you by saying that 7 is my favorite number. It's my lucky number. It's mine.
is a
And I
beautiful
was born
number.
on the 7th.
Oh, well, there you go.
We talked about
yours,
that.
yeah.
The next one was Christine Grauer.
Right. Christine, July 12th, a very, very sensitive type of person. But let's talk about the total. July 12th, 1971 adds up to 1. 1 as a career number, a life's work number, is independent, entrepreneurial, leadership. If you're not an entrepreneur on your own, you must be a leader within the company or the department that you're in, because you don't do well being somewhere that's being told everything to do and just passively accept it. That's not you. You're an independent communicator, because July 12th, 12 makes 3. 3 is communication. 3 is social. 3 is fun. Social, fun, and independent and entrepreneurial. But caring about others, because you're a Cancer, and Cancers have to be sort of motherly. And that's what is right for you.
And that's Christine Grauer as well. That's Christine Grauer.
I'd love
Love
to.
it.
What I just want to mention, you guys, is anybody that's called in tonight, and I've done their first number, I usually charge until the end of the year $100 for a full reading, which is 3 and 4 other numbers. But tonight, for anybody who's called in, and I've done, I will give a $20 discount, so it'll be only $80 if you want a full
Oh,
reading.
thank you. And guys, just so if I may, at this point in time, Susan has been kind enough to not only join Julia and I and the rest of the crew on December 5th for our Only the Beginning
I can't
event,
wait.
but she's been kind enough to also do a few numerology readings at the beginning of the evening as well as at the end of the evening, which is fascinating. And I was just mentioning mentioning that Michael is maybe more than 50% going to be coming out to perform a couple of songs and join the crew as well. And, always welcome for sure. So it's going to be great, So I just wanted to mention that.
I look forward to it.
sweetie.
We also have 2 more birthdays that were
Yeah,
sent.
go for
goody,
it.
goody.
All right, so we have Lorena, right? Yeah, that's how I pronounce it. Okay, Lorena, August 11th, 1993.
Okay.
And then we have Anna, July 26th, 1963.
And we also have Arlette, May 13th.
Hold on. And we just
No
I
problem.
can't do that many at once. What's
problem.
after? What's Arlette's?
May 13th, 1964.
Okay, let me stop now and do a couple.
'Kay.
And then so hold on to those that have called in.
Sure.
Because this could, in past experience, people love this. So it's going to be calling in all night, and we have to take breaks
Of
for Michael
course.
too.
Well,
So
you're gonna play
let's
it.
do these
And
3,
he's gotta go.
and then maybe we'll take a break.
Yeah,
okay?
you got it.
All right.
love
August
it.
11th. Well, give me some time to calculate.
Sure.
And so go ahead.
No
and do
problem.
it.
And you know what? I just want to do some more shout outs in the meantime. We've got, we've got Malek Lorenzo Amadeus. I hope I pronounced that, is
Hey,
watching.
that's a friend of mine.
Aw,
Great. Hi, Malek.
Thank you so much. Anna Yanni is watching. How are you, lovely?
Hello.
Stephen Buffy is watching. Hey, Stephen, how you doing?
Hello.
We've Anna says, sorry, late, love costumes. Thank you so much. Pedro is watching. We've got, thank you so much. Evelyn Bailey Art is watching. Hi, Evelyn.
Hi, Evelyn.
How are
Hello.
you? Nice to see you on here. Christine says, thanks very much for the reading. Carolyn says, that's awesome. Thank you so much for the info. It speaks volumes to me. Cool. Thanks, Susan, for the discount. The other thing I want to
Thanks.
the other
You're
thing I
welcome.
want to mention, you guys, just while we're having a little bit of an interlude, we promised best costume winners tonight. We've been promoting it all week. Sponsored by James Casco Real Estate, $100 gift card at the Keg, and the
Oh, yes.
winner
And shout out to
of,
the teriyaki sirloin steak.
But
But
you know what? We
good.
decided to add a little bit
That's
more.
my favorite thing.
I
Get
wanna
the
go. I want it
potatoes,
right now.
We always
vegetables.
talk about food as well on the show. We decided to add a couple of runner-ups as well. And thank you so much to everybody who submitted their costumes to us. So the winner of the $100 gift card is Anna Yanni and her husband
Yes.
Giuseppe.
Yes.
They had a phenomenal couples costume. But we also wanted to do runners-up, and each of the runners-up is going to receive a $25 gift card. We're not exactly sure. It's probably going to be food related or music related or something related, but $25 gift card each. One is going to Kim Wilson because she submitted a phenomenal photo of like Velma and
The
Shaggy
Scooby Gang.
the Scooby Gang. And then also we loved Brandon. I think the last name is, if I pronounce it right, Chiffone, I think. Brandon had
I
a
think.
cute costume.
It was cute. I
Yeah, it
liked
was so
it.
cute. It was. I thought it was a bear, but I think it was
I
a
think it's a
beaver.
beaver.
But he's just waving, and he was so cute and cuddly. So we had to give it. We had to give it to him as well. Everybody looked fabulous, though. Thank you so much, you guys. And we will make sure we get you the gift card. So thank you so much.
And now from our sponsors, Red Bull. I'm just kidding.
Eventually, okay.
You gotta be a stand-up comedian.
Oh my God. You know how
Thanks
many-
again,
you know how
James
many times I've
Casco. We
gotten
really
that?
appreciate that. Thank you. Okay,
So should I do one? I mean, I just
go for it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Lorena or Lorena, whatever it is, whatever's right. Years is I really resonate with your whole number, because first of all you're a Leo, as am I. Second of all, you're intuitive, as am I, because 11s, the day of birth, 11 is one of the master numbers. There are 4, and when numbers come out to be 11, 22, 33, or 44, we leave them, as opposed to take them to single digit. So 11s are naturally intuitive and highly intuitive, almost psychic. So use that intuitive power to in any work you do. But your full number, your career number, the real number is a 5. I don't know if you relate to 5s, but I do. Mine is the 23rd of July, so 23 is my 5. 5s are phenomenal. They're so much fun. Open-minded. So this is in your career sense. You have to be in a position where you can be very open-minded, unconventional. You get bored really easily, so you've got to be doing many things at once. So many streams, whether it's 1, 2, or 3, or 4, or 5, is your choice. But if you're not multitasking, you're bored. So you have to be doing something that's keeping your spirit alive and well and busy. And then you'll be happy. With people around you, for sure, you're a Leo, and Leos are 99% extroverts. So
Awesome.
have fun doing it.
That's awesome.
love it.
I love it. Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
I'm just. Are you okay
So you
with
know
Michael?
what? Yeah. So you know what? We'll hold
break.
off for Arlette and Anna. We'll get to those though. I want to get back to Michael. I want to talk about your music career, and want to talk about just kind of how you got started, why you got started, and what music means to you.
Oh, that's a great question.
Okay. Well, I started music at 6 or 7 years old.
Okay.
Piano.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I did like the conservatory levels. I think I got my grade 6 piano.
Yeah.
And then my mom started taking guitar lessons. So there's a guitar in the house now.
Right.
I wanted to play it. So I started playing it at home, taught myself a few things. And then there were a couple of things at school that I brought the guitar to, performed, started getting pretty good at it. And then I don't know how the word got to my other family members, but a cousin of mine just dropped by one day with his old electric guitar and an amplifier. And he's like, hey, I heard you're playing guitar. He's like, I don't play this anymore. Do you want it? Yeah. So
Sure.
he dropped off a guitar, and the first time I hit that like power chord with the distortion and blazing out of the amp, it was just like, this is the greatest thing I've ever heard in my life. Like, this is what I want to do all the time,
Right.
every day. And that's pretty much what I did. I just play guitar all the
I
time.
love it.
So I did that throughout like late elementary school, through high school.
Fabulous.
And then when I was 17, I went to a rock and roll camp.
Rock
Oh.
and roll
Yeah,
camp.
I
Was
went
it
to a
Camp,
rock and
always
roll
was
wanted
it
camp.
Camp Rock? I wanted to go to Camp Rock for so long.
You just wanted to
with
meet
the
Nick
Jonas
Jonas.
Brothers.
Don't even lie.
Camp Rock.
Camp
Please
Rock.
tell me you've heard of it.
I've heard of it. I think that's
You better get
younger
on it.
generation than myself.
Right.
But
You wanted to go to rock and roll camp.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, it was an
I
opportunity
wanted to play
where like a
drums.
bunch of really like renowned musicians were hosting a camp. So
Yeah.
it wasn't just this like whatever random nobody's hosting a camp. It was like
Like,
revered musicians in Canada
Yeah.
and the United States hosting this camp. And
Yeah.
I think like my dad had a friend who like said like, you should get your son into this or whatever, right? So I got in. I don't know how I got in, but I got in. I was young at the time. I didn't pay attention.
okay, yeah, mom and dad help.
I still barely
Okay.
pay
Yeah.
attention. But I got in, and it was a week long. And the way it worked was they would put you into bands,
Yep.
right? At the beginning of the day, you'd get together with your band, and you'd pick the songs you're going to play that night. So you usually pick 2 songs,
Okay.
and throughout the day, you'd have an hour rehearsal, like 3 times throughout the day. And in between that time, it was just like whatever activities, like sports, swimming, things
Wow.
like that.
What a
So it was like,
great
it was an awesome camp. I made a lot of friends at that camp too. And then at the end of the day, you perform the song you've been working on all day. The first night, we got to play Crazy Train by Ozzy Osbourne. And I got to do the guitar solo.
Yeah.
And it was this moment where I'm playing the solo. I'm doing it well because I've been practicing it for a long time at that point already. And there's this group of like 15 kids, girls, guys, and even one of the instructors down on their knees just doing like the hail
Oh my
while I'm ripping
God.
this solo.
That's amazing.
And I was just like, it was like I got so high.
I bet.
And I was like, this is what I'm going to do.
That's
Like, this is what I want to
That's
do.
amazing.
Like, yeah.
Did you meet your band members at rock and roll camp?
No.
That
No.
came later.
Much later. Yeah, this Euphoria is my 5th band.
Oh,
wow.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
5th time's a charm. Remember
Yeah,
that.
there you go.
Yeah.
But
That's
Got
it.
5 nights right in front of us.
5 nights. What
yeah,
did you say?
yeah.
5 is
Five.
good.
5 is a beautiful number.
But Euphoria
It's fun.
is the
You just
band.
did it.
Is the best.
Is the
5 is
band.
the fun
Yes.
number.
Yeah.
Yes. And what would you say? And then I'm going to ask you to play another song for everyone,
Sure.
if that's okay.
Yeah.
What would you say? I know you just mentioned that was such a high moment for you when you were doing what you love. Since then, what would you say and I'm sure you have many, many highlights, but what would you say has been the real highlight for you in terms of like, yes, I'm so sure that this was the path that I was supposed to follow because of this. What would you say?
I wouldn't say there's any one thing. It's been continuously I've been continuously getting closer to where I want to be.
Yep.
And I think that's why I'm still after it, because there hasn't ever been a moment where I'm just like, okay, I'm not progressing anymore. I'm spending a ton of money on this like passion of mine that I'm thinking of it as investments, right?
Yes,
Promotion
yes.
to get my music heard, things like that.
Yes.
And it just keeps getting me closer and closer to what I want to do. Like we've got to play for some big name artists. We opened for Kim Mitchell once.
Oh, I think
Very
yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We opened for Finger Eleven once.
Yeah.
On a boat.
On a boat.
Yeah,
That's
which
even.
was,
On a
which was
boat?
it was
Yeah.
the most rocking boat I've ever been on.
Rock the boat, rock the boat,
baby.
baby, rock the boat,
Don't tip the boat over.
rock the boat.
Hey,
I'm not
I don't know that one.
No, well, you know.
I can throw in
Daughter,
some
I
yeahs if you want.
Yes.
I have actually
Hey.
2 questions before you play. One, okay, what's your go-to karaoke song and why? And can you sing
Ooh.
like a 2-second snippet of it? And second question, what's harder to play? This is from Jimmy. What's harder to play, piano, guitar, or a woman's brain?
The woman's brain is the
That's
hardest.
probably harder.
What kind of the other two aren't even in the same
Not even
category.
a
Yeah.
Piano, guitar. I mean,
Piano and guitar, I understand, no problem. Women's brain, no.
Hey, Jimmy, how are
And
you?
you put so many ellipses, it's not even funny. It's
So
like,
I like that question. Favorite karaoke song and why? And if you can snippet of it.
Under the Bridge by Red Hot Chili Peppers, because I know I can nail it every time. It's really easy to sing and it's fun. Gets the whole audience
love
singing.
it.
Okay, okay.
Do you know
Can
what I'm talking about?
Yes, and can you?
I don't ever wanna feel like I did that day. Take me to a place I love. Take me all the way. That's pretty much just it repeats over and over again the same way.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's so good. That's so good. Wow. Hello. I'm sorry. The police is here.
oh my God, guys, the police are here. What did you do, Mom?
I did nothing.
Like the
except
band,
I
the
kind of. Oh, the band. The police is here. I was speeding here. Maybe they found me. Sorry, Joseph. We have I don't know what's going on. I promised you some unexpected craziness. In the meantime, though, okay, hold on. We promised a mystical, scary. We weren't sure what's going to happen.
What?
Uh,
Oh my God! I
Okay,
swear I didn't do
the
anything.
police are
I
actually.
didn't do any.
in
Guys,
the
help me!
house.
Help me! Write
Um,
amen in the chat to save a life.
Hello. So we have a police officer who just walked into the studio.
I'm so freaking
We
scared,
really
guys.
are. Would you like to join our show? Okay. How about if you take? No. You want to stand back there?
He's our
Okay.
Yeah,
bodyguard.
that kind of feels right.
He's actually.
Why don't you stand back
Paulina
there?
says amen.
Protection.
Camera 2 over there is wondering what the heck is going on.
What's going on?
How are you? Good
Guys,
to see you.
ladies and
Love
gentlemen,
this. Ladies and gentlemen, Roger,
Roger
Caesar
Caesar.
is in the house.
let's get a round of applause.
Yes. Roger Caesar, I don't know if you guys can see us. I know you guys can hear us.
You
We have
got the glasses on, huh?
okay. That was fun. Okay, are we back on? Can people actually see us?
So Paulina said she don't see us, but that's
Okay.
because
Oh, we're back. We're back.
Oh, we're
Thank
back.
you,
We're back.
Frequency 5 FM. How are you? Look at you.
That's amazing.
I would give you my chair, but I want everybody, especially the ladies, to be looking at your costume and your presence here this evening.
Indiana.
Yeah.
Who's gonna win the fight?
For all of you, I just finished mentioning Roger
Indiana
Caesar.
Jones.
I gave you a shout out earlier, by the
This is
way.
Indiana Jones?
This is
Yeah, he's
Michael
amazing.
Orsini,
Have you
Indiana
heard of
Jones.
I heard him outside.
So good.
Sounds
You
very
know
good.
Julie and I, right? We don't have to
course.
introduce
I know
ourselves
this.
again. And this
Hi,
lovely
everyone. My
lady.
name is
Met
Julia.
long ago,
I'm
but
new
I
here to
didn't
this
recognize
program.
you. Take the shades off for a minute.
You look.
That's
It's the
honor.
look.
You're looking like you
It's a
mean
look.
business.
Yeah,
of
yeah,
course.
Yeah. Well, so we better behave. Eh?
I'm telling you. So
That's
we
too
were
bad.
just
That's really
about.
too bad.
We were just about. So Michael gave us his karaoke song. Why do you like that song? Why is that your go-to song?
I like the lyrics.
Yeah?
I like the melodies.
Yes?
I like that it's easy to sing.
So good.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
It's so nice.
You-
I actually,
Your
I
voice.
I actually really liked it, man. I was listening to you outside.
I don't know if you saw the start of the show, but Michael played an amazing song called "Wake Me," and he is going to actually play another one right now. And you came at the right time, and I'm going to tell you why. Because he has to leave, and
Yeah.
guess who's taking that chair?
Oh,
Yeah, it's
okay,
perfect.
Okay, so you go
perfect.
ahead.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
gonna swap out after I play another song.
Look at
But
this.
I just want to say, so Euphoria is in the middle of shooting a music video right now. This is what I've been doing every day for like the last couple weeks.
Right.
Just running around town, meeting up with our artist friends, and filming them singing our new song.
Right.
So that should be out at the end of November, beginning of December.
Right.
And if you ever want to hear any of the recordings, you can find them on any streaming platform.
That's amazing. And also, and
Fabulous.
correct me if I'm wrong, but Euphoria can be found on Instagram. Michael can be found on Facebook. And what other platforms are you?
Everywhere.
Everywhere.
Type in Euphoria Band, you'll find us. Even on
Everywhere.
Google, we're at the top.
Okay, awesome. All right. So what's this song called?
So this is an older song. This one is called.
We can dance in our seats. Stand your
Oh
ground.
my
and
God, I had to
You
think,
look-
I
you
had to
look
think
grounded.
about
Just
it.
keep me grounded.
Okay.
This is called Watch What You
Okay,
Say.
cool.
Okay. All right. Watch What You Say is the name of the song.
All right, here we go.
Okay.
And it starts again with your yelling and screaming. Some kind of friend you are. Always just one word away from bringing it to an end. You still pretend like it's all okay. You think I'll forget every word you say won't just go away. Watch what you say, because there will come a day you reap what you sow. Inside your mind, everything you do is fine, but you don't know what you do to me, do to me. You best watch your back. Retaliation's in effect now. You still have no clue. I can't stand feeling you. It's time to pay for what you do. Watch what you say, because there will come a day you reap what you sow. Inside your mind, everything you do is fine, but you don't know what you do to me, do to me. With one foot in the grave, you're far too deep to save. You better watch what you say to me. Watch what you say, because there will come a day you reap what you sow. Inside inside your mind. Everything you do is fine, but you don't know what you do to me, do to me. You don't know what you do to me, do to me. No, you don't know what you
Yes.
Yeah. Fire. That was so good. So good. Thank you so much.
I loved it.
Thank you,
You
so much for
guys,
having me on the show.
Oh, it's my pleasure, and we hope that Michael is going to be joining us on December 5th. No pressure, but if he is free, he is coming out, and he's going to do a couple of songs. And also, you guys can find him. Euphoria's the band. You can find him everywhere. Thank you so much for joining us, and
Thank
I know
you.
you got to go, but thank you for spending the Halloween night with us. And listen, we were losing Indiana Jones, but we got a police officer.
SWAT. Yeah.
Not just a police officer. SWAT.
Jimmy asked if there's going to be a body search live.
Oh my God. I don't know. Is there?
She has stuff on
Thank
her.
you so much. Thank you. We'll talk to you soon. Thank you.
Bye.
Michael, I'm gonna.
Thank you. And look at this. There's a seat that just became available. I love when things work out, even though we
See
were
you later.
fashionably
Have
late
fun.
starting our show. Look at you.
Wow.
What are you
How you
planning to
doing?
do with that baton?
Yeah.
Well, did you not say you have to do a body search? I gotta
Well,
make sure
Jimmy,
you guys
Jimmy
Jimmy said.
in
So
line.
you
Stay
might
in
need
line.
to do it
Jimmy
because
said.
mom has some questionable things on her.
Oh,
and
my
she needs to
goodness.
be checked
be
ASAP.
careful, yeah.
No, I'm good. I'm
So
really
guys,
good.
write LOL.
You're
Spam
fueling- you're
LOL
fueling
in the
the
chat
fire.
if you want
Yeah,
to
you see,
actually
that's-
see a body search live on
Jimmy
this
and,
show.
and loving
Just
Jimmy
wanting to
just
start
fuels
something,
into
right?
this. I'm serious. You're so bad.
Well,
How
duh.
are you doing? Look at you.
I'm good. I'm doing
Thank you.
good.
Thank you so much for dropping into Anything Goes tonight.
That's what the name of the show is, right?
That is what the name of the. You know what?
Anything Goes.
I just gave you a shout out earlier. We were talking about Toastmasters last night.
Oh,
And
really?
I gave
Okay.
Christina a shout out as well. And
Okay,
and look at
okay.
this, and here you are. I know
that something?
the numbers are gonna go up. Like right now, I can just feel like the females. Just I can see it.
Yeah, we really needed you.
Right, didn't we? But you know, we were doing pretty good. I'm just
Yeah, well, like when I walked in, I heard some of the numbers
Yeah, well, we
that you
still
were
got a couple
doing.
that are
yeah,
in line
yeah.
waiting,
Let's do
right?
it. Go
Wanna-
for it.
we
Yeah,
should-
you
Yeah,
go.
Okay,
please,
Anna,
go
I think
ahead.
that-
Go
all right.
ahead.
We're gonna do
Go.
your birthday too.
You're gonna do mine.
Then let's do
Okay.
yours. All right.
All right.
Anna, are you still there? I hope so. Sorry to have made you wait, but we needed to. There were other priorities here. To, we really had, and
So much going on.
And a body
there's
search
a lot. Yeah.
And a body search that will be
coming
Oh,
coming
my
shortly,
goodness.
guys. Stay tuned.
Jimmy will love that. Okay, go on.
So, if you heard, I don't know if you heard about sevens, but you're also a 7-2. You're not a double 7 though. So 7, I'm going to repeat the 4 words. This is in your career, okay? So it must come from a spiritual place. It must be act as a support because 7s are very supportive. They're very good. They may not be the top of the company, but they're the next to it and a phenomenal support person. So also very intuitive, again, and inspirational. But inspirational from, it can be from a soft place, but I just looked that your July 26th, that's a Leo 8. That's not coming from a soft place, that's coming from a powerful place. So you're both powerful, spiritual, sensitive, intuitive, and out there. So you need the combination of support as well as stage. I don't know if you can create that, but do, because that's when you'll be happy. You need the stage, but you need to play a supportive role.
I love that. I've known Anna almost all my life.
Oh my!
And we were born the same year. And I have to tell you, she is such a lovely soul. And when I saw that, like I heard you describing, you know, it's
Yeah.
like all of them, you know, all the folks that
I'm
Susan
t-
is. Yeah, it's amazing.
It's not me, guys. It's I interpret it
Yeah.
well. But I've been doing this for 30 years, and I wouldn't have continued if it wasn't incredibly accurate. I have a psychology background. I have an executive recruiting background. I use all kinds of tests and personality assessment tests. This one is better than Myers-Briggs. It's fun, more fun. It's simpler, it's easier, and just as accurate, if not more. So there you go. I mean, it's just a phenomenal
It's amazing.
way to understand how we came into this world and what our scripting really should be. What this does and what I do for you is really just a confirmation of what you already know. But that confirmation breeds confidence. And so the confidence breeds success. And that's how we work it.
I love it. So we've got Arlette, I think, next.
That's
And
right.
then Roger, I volunteered to be next. After
For a
Arlette.
body search. And then after, we're also
How about we
have
just assess-
Paulina's birthday as
How about we
well.
assess the numbers first, and then we can figure out if we have time for the body search,
We
okay?
will have time for the body
I think
search.
she wants the body.
She
search
wants
more
one.
than
Yeah,
anything,
she's
right?
asking for
From
it.
She's
someone else.
asking
We
for
have
it.
a
I'm
few
doing it
people
for
on
the
here.
audience. but
Sure.
For the watchers.
I think a
of
few
here.
people on the audience might want a
You know
body
how many
search.
LOLs we got? People want it. I told you.
Continue, Arlette.
Arlette, let's go, Arlette. You're the grounder here, sort of. Okay, so let's see. You're the Taurus. Taurus is grounding, absolutely. This is your career, remember. But nobody here is really just. This is very much Halloween night because your number comes out to 11 as well. So what 11s are really, if we took it to one digit, single digit, it would be a 2. 2 is love. 2 is love. But when we keep it as 11, it's intuitive love. So whatever you're doing, give that love intuitively from a very grounded, structured, organized place. I don't know what you do, but if you're not in an organized, structured, hardworking place, and yet using that intuition, so it's really a combination of being up in the clouds with the intuitive and down on the ground with the Taurus 4, because 1 and 3 is 4. And so you're grounded, but also very spiritual. I don't know if that fits, but boy, it's a really interesting combination.
That's amazing. That's
Do you know
amazing.
her? Does anybody know her?
I know Arlette through the show because she watches the show, and
Oh,
I'm going
good.
to meet her. Julie and I are going to have the honor of meeting her Saturday night at Tracy Acadia Thomas's King's Inspirational event. Arlette was one of the winners of one of the Anything Goes tickets, and she's coming as our special
Perfect.
guest. So we cannot wait to meet her. But you know what? Just from the vibe I've gotten from her, even just knowing her online, I feel
Solid.
like that is,
She's a
exactly.
solid angel.
I want to give a shout out to Paulina. Paulina, thank you so much for watching. How are you?
She sent in her birthday as well.
I
Oh,
had a
did
feeling,
she?
yeah.
Okay. So we're going to do Paulina's. We got Carolyn who says amen. Gary, how are you, Gary? I'm so sorry I missed your call the other day. I hope you're doing well. He said he wanted to do the Batman Boogie with your video dance.
Oh my
today
God!
as well.
Please.
Yeah, that video was hilarious.
Yeah, wasn't
Right?
it?
Oh my God.
I have.
Is that like? Was that like?
It's
Mario. Super
I don't know,
like
but it
Mario?
looked like it. It's like Cigar Joe, Cigar Sam, or something like that. It's like half a face with a little cigar on
Yeah,
the side.
that was hilarious.
And I just shoved all my hair in it, and I was like, "Yo, this looks like me."
And it's
If
a
I, like,
ritual.
smoked way too
Julia
much.
and my other daughter Felicia at Spirit every Halloween, and there's videos.
If
oh
I
my
was
God.
a man, that would literally be what
I have
look
to
like.
tell you guys if I can. We got a lot of people obviously commenting and LOL. Oh my God, I'm dying. And oh my God, this is so funny. But I had a lot of people coming in going, I really needed this today. This
Right
really
on.
made my day. This
Well, it
really
was
cheered
raining,
me up.
pouring,
There you
you
go.
needed
Very good.
Yeah.
levity.
Very
It
good.
was so good. It was so
But
good.
this is what you guys do. I mean, from the time when I was on the show, I knew that this was something that is very therapeutic for most people.
Thank you.
You guys are really, really good. I love it.
Thank you so
I
much.
agree.
Thank you.
April.
Agreed.
I think it was April. I
So
was on
Roger,
there.
yeah. So we always
Was
talk
it?
about how we know our guests. So Roger and I've known each other over a year now, and Roger was one of our early guests on the Anything Goes show. And if I may say, I remember him saying, like, I'm not sure necessarily what to expect, and I'm like, yeah, neither do we. And but we're gonna go with it. And I remember it was such a fun show, and you said, my God, it went by so fast.
Yes.
It went by
Yes.
so fast, and you felt very relaxed, and just and you said, I'd like to come back sometime.
And that's the thing. I did feel very relaxed. It's a fun atmosphere. Oh my God, Julia is just a hoot.
She's hilarious.
What did I do?
Ridiculous,
Oh, you're just
right?
Oh.
Like
Too
she
funny.
is the comic relief on this show.
Yeah.
absolutely.
all the time.
Right
Oh
on.
my God! Thank you so much.
No problem.
Oh my God! Hold on, hold on. Let me introduce you all to my husband, okay?
Listen to me.
Hello.
I wasn't doing the show without her. Like there was no way
Oh my
I was
God.
not
She's
doing
the
the show.
levity,
She's
yeah.
just too
Ma,
good.
who's Julia? I'm Linda. What are you talking about?
She does voices and
What are you talking about,
impersonations and all kinds and
Hilarious.
sings and
I know.
dances and
I know.
oh my God, it's just too much. But it's so great to see you. And we were just talking
good,
about
it's good.
what what have you been up to? I mean, I know you've been so busy. But what have you been up to? How's your year been? Because it's been several months since
It's
you
been
were on
several
the show.
months, and throughout that time, I've been speaking at various locations, different places. I just recently was the keynote speaker at the Model United Nations, which is
Wow.
amazing. It's
Yeah.
the kids that are a part of that program. You look at them, and it's just phenomenal to see the intelligence
Yeah.
that they
Yes.
have. And for me to be there, and actually it's the second year in a row that they asked me to come out and speak there, it was phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal.
You've been doing a lot of speaking circuits.
I have. I've been
You
going
have been-
everywhere.
yeah.
And I'm actually now getting prepared to head down to the States. I'm going to be going down to Milwaukee and then head to Louisiana. So
Oh my,
these are the
just
next
in time
places
for
where I'm
winter.
going. Well, yeah.
Get out of here. Yeah.
Right.
Just get out of here. But keep my fingers crossed. I love what I do. Love all the people, all the support. Thank you guys. Appreciate it very much. It's been great. It's been absolutely.
And you know
great.
what? I also mentioned, so Roger is going to be also coming out to December 5th to our big event.
Yes.
And we got a lot of great people. And for those of you who just joined, Susan will be there as well. She will be doing numerology readings throughout the evening. Roger is going to be there. He has, I can't even tell you, like he's got so many different parts of his life and parts of his journey that he speaks about, and it's really anyone's guess when he gets up on a stage what he's going to
Yeah,
talk about.
that's
But
great.
I have to tell you, every single time, very, very powerful. You guys don't want to miss it. And we have so many other wonderful people that are going to be taking part. And if you guys haven't figured it out, the event for us, which is called Only the Beginning, is very
beginning.
only the beginning.
Only
Go.
the beginning.
Right. Okay.
So
So
you gotta say low. It doesn't work when it's higher. You gotta do it like low.
Okay,
so
you-
it's like, only the beginning.
okay. So
Say
you're
it.
gonna sing for us.
Let's do it.
the beginning. Little da 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 da.
You actually sound better than
Little da
Shakira,
da
if I
da
can say that.
da.
That was so good. Keep going.
That's all I know.
That's all I know. It's like right on. That's all I know. Anyway.
Can't you see?
So you guys, Only the Beginning is very sentimental.
Congratulations to both of you for this. This
Yeah,
is,
it's
Thank
amazing.
you.
I'm
Thanks for
where's
being
that
here
little,
with us.
The applause.
applause thing. Congratulations. I mean, this is
Yes.
a real step up, and I
Thank
love
you.
it. I
Thank
love that
you.
you guys are coming out from the booth and taking it on the road.
Yeah, we're taking it on the
Can
road.
you imagine
and
if we had a tour bus and it had like our faces on it with like a nun mask or the Mario mask, and we're like
what's wrong with that?
on the bus, and we're like on the
I don't
road
even know what to
again.
say to her sometimes. It's like you're lost for words, and I'm a speaker, and it's hard to even think
Can
of
you
what to
imagine?
do.
On the road again.
Like she's that
Anything
good.
goes.
Come on.
Oh my God.
Thank you so much,
He
Roger.
goes, anything goes, hits the road.
Anything
go.
goes.
Pretty
It's the,
much.
and only the beginning for us is very sentimental and very emotional and very profound, because for us it is really a rebirth of just our journey, and I guess taking where we've been and taking where we're going, and we want to share it with a lot of people, right? And so we're so happy, and it's no accident that all the folks that are going to be speaking, performing, playing, are all guests or have been guests or partners
Family.
to
It's
our
like a family.
the Anything Goes movement, even our partner sponsors. It's all been family. There's no coincidences in the people that we align with, right? And it is family, and that's what it is. We talk about community, but it's more than community. It really is family, and family supports one another, and family is there for one another in good and bad, not just when we're all having a good time and partying. And that's what I always say about in my life with family and friends. because you're there for the good and the bad. And so this is such a healing process for us, but also for so many people that are going through so much. So we're really excited. And I'm going to do some shout outs as part of our final thoughts towards the end of the evening. But in the meantime, I think that we got
Gotta finish
Paulina,
Paulina
and
and
Roger's given us his birth date so she can do a reading
He's
on you
like-
as well. I'm really looking forward
I,
to
I
it.
wanna
wanted
know
to
my
do yours anyway, so
birthday,
now
huh?
I got the opportunity.
You either do the birthday or the body check. Pick one.
Uh-oh.
Actually,
That's
don't
a
pick
tough
one.
call.
Pick
That's
both.
a tough call. Yeah,
Come
you're
on
putting
now.
him under pressure.
You can do both. I know you want
We
to.
don't see his eyes, so we don't know what he's thinking right now. Yeah. Or
Put him
maybe we
on the
do.
spot.
Okay, Paulina, go.
Paulina, this is very special. I hope you realize that you're pretty special too. But your first number, the complete number from your birth date and your life lesson or your career, life's work number, is a 3. And I think we talked about 3s before, but not in this total position. So anybody that has a 3 in their first number is a wonderful communicator, is very social, is really great with people, is wonderful at sales promotion or business development. So marketing, sales, wonderful. That you play a wonderful role that way. But 22 is a second master number. There are, as I said, there are 11, 22, 33, and 44, the 4 master numbers. Each one is highly intuitive. So 22 is highly intuitive as your personality, but also the special gift that 22s have. And I look forward to next year because it's 2020, which is a 22 year. And 22 years, guys, and Paulina, what you are able to make grand dreams come true. That's the meaning, special meaning
nice.
of 22.
That's
We're going to
nice.
make our dreams come true
That's
next
so
year, guys.
nice.
Yeah.
Yes.
I love
Here's
it.
to 2020. Can we do
Yes.
here's to
Shout
2020
out for 2020.
And now a toast
to 2020.
to 2020.
And to
I don't know
Paulina
what
for
else
helping
to
make
add,
it.
but there you go.
Yes.
There we go.
Yes.
That's for
Queen.
Indiana Jones, right there.
Queen.
I have to say, so Arlette's smiling. There's a lot of LOLs because they've been spamming LOLs. It's just a
For
running
the body
thing.
check.
Oh yeah, for the body check.
Continue
I'm
spamming
sure of it.
LOL so the body check
And
will happen.
Paulina says, "Yup, he pretty hot." So I'm assuming that "Yup, he pretty hot" is we're talking
one.
about
Oh.
our
Cop, our
unexpected
cop.
guest here this
Thank
evening.
you, Paulina.
I'm-
Appreciate it.
right?
Appreciate it.
Paulina
Thank you.
says, "Oh my, I am crying. Thank you." 2020.
Thank you.
Anna says she's coming. Yay, Anna! We're so looking forward to seeing you. It's been a while, and she says, "Love you, Marilla. Amazing friend." Oh, thank you so much. Right? Like we get this. It's
this
just
is it.
so like. It's just I
gotta-
don't. It doesn't take much for me to get emotional. I tell you, like, just everybody just is so supportive,
You,
right?
you got a lot of
Honestly.
support here.
But
I
it
can see it
comes-
through all that.
It's
these
amazing.
people that
We
come
get
out.
what we give out, honey, and you give out that warmth and that generosity and that spirit, and it's
good.
coming back to you.
Yeah, yeah. I just thank you guys so much. Honestly, it's
Thank
just
you.
amazing. Lydia, I gotta do a special shout out. Lydia, another long-time family friend, and we gave her a shout out last week. She's one of our, if not our favorite Avon lady, because we did a little
Oh, I
bit of
love
a Avon
Avon.
segment
Me too.
last
I
week.
need your talcum powder.
Yeah. Oh, she's awesome.
Oh, they discontinued it.
Oh my God.
Paulina says, I love what was said. Confirmation
Aw, thanks.
breeds
Good, I'm
confidence, breeds success. Yeah. Arlette says she's very spiritual. And Lorna, how are you, Lorna? She's
Hey,
watching.
Lorna.
We gave you a shout out earlier, and we said that we look forward to seeing you Saturday night at the Inspirational Kings event.
And I know I owe you a video on a catfish story. Guys, don't ask. So I'm going to tell you in person because,
Oh, yeah.
girl,
Catfish,
the
don't do it.
tea
Modern
is
dating. steaming
steaming hot. Just saying. Okay?
Yeah. The T as in the truth. The T as in the truth.
Roger's like, why the hell am I here? Like,
Paulina says the world is blessed by mama and daughter as they introduce
Yeah,
us to awesome guests. Thank you so much. And awesome guests we always have.
Thank you.
I have to tell you, like, just so much. So, oh, Paulina says I'm crying. And
Aw.
okay, so
So
Roger,
nice. Roger, I want his birthday.
we need your birthday.
Can you give it? Can you give the
is it on Facebook?
month,
I can go
day,
search
and
it up.
year?
Do you want to do month day?
I could do the whole thing.
Okay, let's do the whole
fine
thing.
with
What's
that.
the difference? You're
It's
young.
October 6th, so it just happened.
Ah,
Happy birthday to you. Go. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Roger. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you guys.
Happy birthday! I didn't know. Oh my god, that's awesome.
Yeah.
So that's
So
okay.
October
6. What year?
1972.
Very nice.
There, put
Happy
it all out there.
You're
Everybody knows
birthday
now.
to you.
I'm not surprised.
30.
Louise.
Come on, give me a break. 72.
Well, you know, it had to be. It comes out to an 8. What did I say about an 8?
yes, yes.
I'm an 8 too.
Oh, I'm an
Okay,
8 as well,
so
I think.
I need to know
think.
first what
Are you?
this
Well,
eight
eight.
means
17.
before I
8
pull
is
out the
power
guns.
and abundance to infinity. So
Oh.
whatever it is that you do, my dear,
Mm-hmm.
it has to be in a powerful place. Leadership, independence, I mean, just being in a place of power. But I say it to
I know.
infinity because it's from a spiritually powerful place, a place of power to make this world a better place. You've been given a responsibility, and the 6th is your personality. The 6 number is your personality. 6 is, I'm getting emotional because it's home, family, security. So whatever you do in your powerful way, you treat as family.
Wow, you
Nailed it. Yeah, that's
I don't
it's
know
a little
you.
crazy, man.
you.
It is me.
That's
Well-
amazing.
I just felt it really strongly.
How do you feel about that?
Wow.
Coming, it's a similar. We do have to talk, Roger. We've got some
We do?
similar. Yeah, because I think we
Okay.
can help. There's a vision connection in terms of what we do for the world. Yeah, it's really wonderful.
That's amazing. How you
It
feeling?
is. No, it's bang on. It's good. I like.
It's good. That's awesome. Thank
Wow.
you. Like I seriously, and guys, you know what? We, in the interest of time, but Joseph and Maria are always so generous with their time. We do have a few minutes left, and I want to do a few more shout outs. Vicky says happy birthday.
Oh,
Anna
thank
says
you,
happy
Vicky.
birthday. Jimmy says,
And,
hope my
thank
birthday,
you.
it's
Thank
on
you.
Thursday, and you can sing it to me. Yeah, Jimmy, even if it's not on a Thursday, we're going to sing it to you.
Yeah,
of
duh,
course.
it's your
Come
birthday
on.
every day.
It's, of course. A lot of,
What are you
lot of
talking about?
shout outs for 2020. I think a lot of people are excited for 2020. I really
Yeah,
do.
actually, I am too.
Yeah?
I mean,
I am too.
that's what I said
It's
about
gonna be a
2019.
phenomenal year.
Yeah.
And, you know,
I actually
2018.
didn't say it for 2019.
No.
No, I didn't. And you know, a lot of people in the beginning of the years they do all their resolutions and all that. I don't
Yeah,
believe in
well,
any
Yeah.
of that stuff. But you know, for 2019, I just wanted it to be like a good year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I always say that you always want to be good here, but there's something about 2020. Like same
Yeah.
with 2000.
Another decade, right?
2000.
Yes.
When you heard those numbers, when you hear
That's
those
for sure.
numbers, it's special. So I
Yes,
think
it
that's
is.
going to be great.
And you know what, you guys, if you had, and I'm going to ask our panel here this evening as well, if you had to choose one word that would describe your 2019 year, what would it be? And put it in the thread. And then what we'll do is we're going to do some recaps on it next week on our show as it leads to our end of year show, which is on December 19th. Julie and I are going to
nice.
do a recap year, and it's all about the year that we had and charging forward as well, right? So if you guys had to use, or not use, excuse me, but choose one word that would describe what the year has been for you. Yeah, so Susan says transformational.
That was for me, and I think I'm not alone, because I think we've come through some pretty tumultuous times, I think is the best word, and we still are going through it. It's not gonna end so quickly because our world is in trouble. But I see the decade of 2020 being a healing decade, and so 2019 is a lot of endings and a lot of tying loose ends,
Yeah,
and
I feel that too.
and kind of getting ready to transform. So it's for me, the word that comes to mind for me in my personal life, as well as what I see and feel around me, is that we're all going through huge transformations.
That is big, and I would say that speaks volumes, right? Julia,
Very
if you had to choose a word for your year, what would you choose? So many, right?
I would choose. This is in good and bad. What's it called? In a good and bad thing.
Yeah.
Infectious.
Infectious.
thing.
It's a
Yeah.
good thing, yeah.
Because so many things, like the good things, have it like just infected other people
Yeah.
doing good things and
Yeah.
to breach out and to do their, just stop with the surrounding themselves with negative energy and stuff like that.
I like
then there's,
that.
of course, the bad times where it's just constantly a problem after a problem after a problem.
That's when you
Like-
learn. That's
but
when
yeah.
you learn.
But it was one of those years,
Yeah.
and I'm just happy that
It's
2020
over.
It's over. Inspirational, ladies
Yeah,
and gents.
And to the gentleman to my right, what word would you choose?
I was going with a very simple word at first, and now I'm listening to these lovely ladies. and I
Doesn't
think
have
I'm
to
gonna
be
go.
big.
No, it has nothing to do with that. But the original word I was gonna use was just giving,
Yeah.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Yeah.
And then I thought about igniting, because
Yeah.
and I'm putting the two of them together. So I'll use the one word, which is giving, and why I say that is because I've been blessed to have a lot of success and to have a lot of people who I've known along the way who have helped me along to be who I am. And I found that this year I was reaching out to other people and giving them opportunities
Yes.
to speak in different things.
Like,
Look at you.
oh,
Look
like,
at you
listen,
as well.
and I,
mean,
mention this all the time, and I said like shout outs, and even with my on social media, I give thanks and I give gratitude for the things that are happening, for the people that are helping me make things happen every single time, because things don't just happen out of thin air. And with the keynote last night, it was because Roger had Christina, I guess, went to Roger, and Roger was like, "Yeah, I got the girl for you." And so,
perfect.
and I've been shouting it from the rooftops because things don't just happen. Sometimes you find a $20 bill on the side of the road and you go, "Oh, where'd this come from?" And you take it. But generally, you don't get to where you are with the support of so many amazing people.
Yeah, that's what I find I've done this year more than anything else, was give other people opportunities to shine. I've known and I've gotten to know a lot of great people, a lot of spectacular, phenomenal people along the way
Yeah.
throughout my journey. And for me to be able to allow them to finally rise, and I keep saying that's like my hashtag, which is keep rising.
Yeah.
All right, and I like the fact that when I get to see them doing that, and I know you're established, but there are some of the people that I've been able to watch become special. Shout out to Michael King. That's a good guy who was in a competition who reached out to me and asked me to help him and coach him. And he made it all the way to the division level, and he never competed before.
Wow.
So it's little things like that
Amazing.
that to
Yeah,
me
yeah, yeah.
is where I see people shining, and it's not about myself, and I want the audience to know that it's not about myself. It's what I feel I had to do.
Right.
With everything that I was given and the success that I've had, I had to be able to give it back to others so that they can now shine and keep rising.
And that's amazing. And you know what? I have a lot of respect for that. I have a lot of respect for you. And I think that's awesome. I think that's a good word, I want to use, for me, I don't even know if this is a word, but catalytic. And sometimes catalysts can be seen as destructive, and they can be seen as very detrimental and very negative. But for me, I use catalysts as a positive. So with turmoil and with catalysts happen, but when catalysts happen, you have an opportunity to change. You have an opportunity to grow and make things better. So my year has been very catalytic, I want to say, we're going to
lovely
do,
word.
oh, thank you. Whether it's a word or not, but I feel that,
It's influential in a way. Being a catalyst helps make things happen.
Yeah, I think so
Pretty
too.
nice.
I think so too.
Yeah.
So, guys, we're going to go into our speed round right now.
Yes.
We're going to do some final thoughts. And but before we do that, my phone is going to die. This is not good. But we are at 20%, so maybe we can make it. But thank you guys so much. There's so many more comments here. And typical fashion, we get to every single comment, always respond within a day or 4 days.
You guys are great.
But we get to everybody. What I just wanted to do is, and you know what? I'm not even. Let's see how I can do this without Let's see if my memory is good. Okay. We have a whole bunch of events that either we are helping to promote, we're involved in some way. We just love the people that are putting these events on. And I want to do some shout outs. So, number one, Tracy Acadia Thomas, King's Inspirational Event this Saturday night at the Gospel Cafe. Julia and I are going. We've nominated a whole bunch of people. A whole bunch of people are going to be going. Again, congratulations to Lorna and Arlette, who are going to be our special guests. Then we have on Friday, November 15th, fashion show party hosted by Tanya Trachtenberg and Sharita Cooks. And it is going to be at 21 Mobile Drive. Again, I'm going to put this in the thread. Julia and I have been asked to model for the fashion show party. So we are looking so forward to it. Thank you guys
Get your
so
Vogue
much.
on.
$15 tickets. Guys, get your tickets. It's going to be so much fun. It starts at 7. I think it goes until 10. Also for the Kings event, there are tickets still available. I believe it's almost sold out if I'm not mistaken. $50 tickets. Then we've got Fearless Voices at Dave & Buster's Vaughan, my folks and
We'll be
Roger's
there.
folks, John and Sandro,
We'll be there. I'll
that
be
are
there.
going to be putting together this event on Monday. November 18th.
Super
Then
exciting.
a free event on November 24th at 1600 Keel Street, hosted by my dear friend and relationship coach, Jermelyn Patricia Barnes, the Beauty for Ashes workshop, and that is starting at 2 p.m. on Sunday, November 24th. Oh, but
Wow.
wait, there is more. Then, of course, there is our December 5th event, you guys. Lots of time still. Early bird tickets, $25 until midnight tonight. And then afterwards, they go up $5 to a very reasonable $30. And then
Also,
we've
we're
got-
looking for a Santa Claus. So if you're interested in the position, DM us.
We've got so much. Guys, I have to do a quick shout out. Roger's going to be there. Susan's going to be there. Jessica Dreyer is going to be providing food sampling. Sunset Gourmet. We got Benjamin DeGraff spinning the tunes. DJ Elegance. We got Victoria
Good
Lorient Fabish and Leanne Babcock
right.
as well, who are going to be
Love
speaking.
Victoria.
Then
Yeah,
we've got Aya Grade and Petra Grant, who are going to be performing. Then we've
Wow,
got
good for
Christian.
you.
Yeah, then we've got Christian Bonney. He's 18 years old. He's got a powerful voice.
Yes.
He's going to be coming out. We got Natasha Meister, who's also going to be sharing her vocals and her guitar. And of course, Mike Ursini is going to try and make it out. So you guys,
Wow.
and sorry, Alistair
What a
Thomas.
roster. A
Alistair
roster.
Thomas, our professional smartass, who is going to be
Yes.
taking the stage and doing a little bit of a comedy skit with or without Julia. We're not sure yet.
We'll
So
see.
It's going to be a lot of fun.
What am I gonna even say? Talk about my problems? Like, oh yeah, I can actually.
You actually
That's
can, because you put
They're
humor
not
into
jokes,
everything.
people. They're problems. Stay tuned. I'm just joking.
And then we've also got Tracy Acadia Thomas's Soulful book launch on December the 12th. I am one of the authors, along with amazing people. I'm going to put the information on there as well. And that is it. I can't. I didn't even look at my notes. I
I
actually
noticed that.
Very
I
well.
literally.
I know.
I'm
Can we
amazed.
get a
Wow.
round of applause
I
for
noticed
Marilla?
that.
Yeah,
That was
let's
good.
give it
That
to
was
her.
good.
I even knew all
That
the
was
addresses.
good.
It's like amazing. But you know what, guys? It's because I am so entrenched with these folks and their causes and their missions. And it's like Roger said and everyone else, it's about being reciprocal. It's about giving. It's about helping one another. It is about family. So on
Can
that
I give
note,
a shout out to somebody as well?
go.
Yeah.
Can I please?
Absolutely.
I want to give a shout out when I'm talking about all this, this giving and everything and, that, and igniting. I want to give a shout out to a good friend of mine. His name is Kwesi Millington.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Kwesi came out with his book called Rise. Go on Amazon, get that book. It's amazing. He's had such a crazy and roller coaster ride of emotions and of situations. I don't want to give anything away for those who don't know who he is, but Kwesi Millington, I mean, that guy has done it all, and I'm so happy that he's back on his feet. The book is called Rise. Go on Amazon and get them.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you
Yes,
so much.
sir.
All right, let's do it. Halloween night final thoughts. Julia.
Stay spooky.
Yeah.
Scare your friends.
yeah.
Eat lots of candy.
Yeah.
Go to the dentist tomorrow.
Yeah.
And check for razor blades in your candy, kids.
All right.
Yes, of
Good
course.
final
Because
thoughts.
you never know.
That's true. Be safe. Susan, final
Halloween
thoughts.
Final thoughts.
I don't know if it has anything to do with Halloween, but perhaps.
Perhaps.
My thought is, my feeling is to just trust our hearts and souls are intuitive and get out of the fear that's in our heads. Our thoughts create fears, our hearts create happiness and trust and joy. So let's just trust our our feelings as opposed to our minds and just have a lot of fun.
Oh, I love that.
Love it.
Thank you, Susan. Thank
Remember,
you.
midnight's the wicking hour. You might see witches flying in the air.
the wiki.
I'll be on my broomstick, like, hey guys.
We
how are
turn
ya?"
into pumpkins. Maybe,
At 11:59.
I wish.
Nine?
Right, Cinderella. Oh no, what am I? Little Red Riding Hood.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Is that what you are?
Well, that's what I'm supposed to be. Didn't you notice?
She looks great.
You look great, though. You look great.
What am I? Roger, final thoughts
I mean,
for
yo,
this
okay.
evening.
Well, I came late, but I
Fashionably.
was fashionably late, but I came all the way from the west side.
I know.
And to be here, that goes to show you the support and the love I got for you guys,
Aw.
right? And now I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna raise my 14-year-old's.
Candy.
Save
me the
Thank
Smarties.
you so much.
Bring some.
So, guys, my final thoughts. First of all, I just want to say stay tuned for next Thursday night. We are going strong, and we're not stopping right up until the end of the
Okay.
year. We are going to have some fabulous guests. I want to thank all of you for your continual love and support. It is I can't even say, it's just unbelievable. My final thought speaks to the whole wearing of masks. And when we get dressed up for Halloween and it's something that's really fun and it's for the adults and it's for the kids and we put on costumes and we put on our masks and it's wonderful. Sometimes in our life we feel that we cannot be ourselves, whether it's Halloween or not.
Right
On a regular day, people walk around wearing masks because they feel that they cannot shine on their own or they have to be something or someone that they're not. And I say that there is no need for that. I say that be who you are, shine your light bright, be real, be true, and people will love you for that. And if they don't, then they're not the people that you want in your life or in your tribe or in your community. So I want to leave you with that final thought. And again, I want to thank all our guests, Michael, Susan, Roger, Frequency 5 FM. You guys, love you all. My co-host over there,
the sergeant.
Julia.
Hi.
The sergeant.
Sergeant.
The sergeant means business.
Hello.
Thank you guys so much. And we will see you next Thursday night. Happy Halloween and fantastic weekend if you guys still have parties.
He's like, what? Okay. Oh my god, put that rod down.
What?
Oh my god! He has a weapon.
I got everything here. I'm ready.
For the tambourine. All right. Good show. Thank you.
Are we live still? We good?
I gotta
We're still on?
We're done.
Oh, okay.
Right? When
You're
they
gonna send me
I
How
will.
are you?
I was
I
trying to
will
get
never
in on